is Holter House, OBX for Sale Real Estate Group, powered by Keller Williams, coming to you today with the August market update. We've been really busy, so we're a little late rolling this out, but better late than never, right? Also, I have to complain. I'm not usually a really big complainer, but we are on day like 150 of gray, cold, windy weather. I want to know who stole summer and I want it back. It's just been awful. But that's my complaint, and let's dive right in. As you know, we're going to start with Dare County, then we're going to go to Currituck County, and then we're going to go to the inner banks of North Carolina, being Camden and Pasquotank County. So let's start with Dare County. Month of August, we are definitely continuing to move to a balanced market in Dare County. We have 4.46 months of inventory on the market. That is down 3.46%. It's been a little busy. I've been very busy this summer. I've been very busy in the last week working with both buyers and sellers. So that feels good. The sold to list price in Dare County is 97.2%. That's up a little over 1% month over month. And the median days on market is 31, and that is down 40%, almost 41%. And the median sold price is $600,000 in Dare County. Now remember, that's everything, and that's including single family homes, condos, townhomes, that type of thing. So let's get into new listings. In Dare County in the month of August, we saw 132 properties come on the market. That was down 9% month over month. We have a total of 469 active properties on the market with median days on market of 99. That total inventory is down 3.3% month over month, and the median days on market is up 1%. Out of the new listings, we then saw new pending listings go under. These are properties that went under contract in the month of August, and that was 113. So we saw 132 come on and 113 properties went under contract. That is down 7.4% month over month. And the median days on market is 43, and that is up 2.5% month over month. We have 155 pending listings in Dare County. That is down 6.1% month over month. Their median days on market was just 12 days, and that is down 72.7%. And those numbers just show you that when a property comes on the market and it is priced right means a lot of things. It's not overpriced. It's not overpriced for its condition or its location, that type of stuff. Those properties are still selling quickly and for close to list price. You had 111 properties close in the month of August, and that number was up 13.3%. Those sellers saw 97.16% of their sold price. That's up 1.3% month over month, and their median days on market was just 31, and that is down 40, almost 40.5%. So again, when it's priced right and the consumer feels good about the product that's being brought to the market, properties are still selling relatively quickly. Again, to wrap this up, we've got 4.46 months of inventory on the market. That is down 9.5% in the last 12 months. So that's the tail there. And like I said, it's definitely trending. We're just right there at what we consider a balanced market. And that's not bad, guys. It's a balanced market for the buyer and it's a balanced market for the seller. And you know, the theory, it's a win-win situation for everyone. It makes the transaction just better all the way around. So let's drive into Currituck County. And remember, I break mine down into county, not just Corolla and Dare County beaches. I do both counties, the whole counties as a whole. So Corolla could be a sub-market or a micro market that we could talk about. And I may throw some stats at you for just the Corolla area. But Currituck in a whole has quickly transitioned to a balanced market. They were really holding on to the seller market trend most of this year, if you go back and look at past videos. But we're standing at 5.21 months of inventory, but our listed sold price is still 99.9, and that's up slightly, almost by 1%. And our median days on market is 33, and that is actually down 19%. The median sold price is 474.9. That is down almost 11%. And remember, that is everything: single family, condos, townhomes. That's Corolla, and that's also the Currituck mainland, which does have a smaller price point. We saw 105 new listings come on the market. That's down almost 8% month over month. We have a total of 418 active listings. Their median days on market is 94, and that is up 3.3% month over month. We saw 69 new properties go under contract in the month of August. That's down almost 15%. Median days on market was 41. That is down almost 30.5% month over month. And we saw 176 properties go under contract in Currituck County for the month of August. That's down almost 5.5%. They saw 30 median days on market, and that is down almost 35%. So somewhere in that mix, there were a lot of properties that were really attractive to buyers, whether it was price and condition, price and location, all the things. But those properties went under contract pretty quickly. We saw 63 properties close in the month of August. That's down 19%. We did see a sold to list price of 99.86%, and that's up slightly, almost 1%. And those sold properties were sold in 33 days. That is down almost 19.5%. So that's a nice story there. And again, it's just pointing to the product that you're bringing to the market, the price, the location, the condition of the property, the upgrades, things all factor into that. And when the seller and the agent work together as a team and they get that right, you're seeing instant success. Again, to wrap it up, we've got almost 5.5 months worth of inventory on the market in Currituck County. We have definitely transitioned into a balanced market, and we have the 5.21%, the 5.2 months worth of inventory that's on the market is an increase of almost 15% in the last 12 months. Wraps up Currituck County. Let's do something a little different today. The Corolla market, just Currituck Outer Banks market. This is Corolla, and this really tells a tale. There are 9.17 months of inventory on the market. It is a strong buyer's market in Corolla. The list of sold price in Corolla is 97.3%, and the median days on market is 87. And days on market is an enemy to a seller. It just is. You just want to get it right coming out of the gates. And if there's a lot of inventory on the market, you really need to talk to an agent that can break down the stats and how to formulate a price and a strategy to get that home sold, if that's what your ultimate goal is. If you want to be the highest bidder on the property and not get it sold, that's a different story, right? But if you really are motivated to sell property in Corolla right now, talking to an expert that can tell you some pricing strategies to put yours out there in front of the other properties that are out there, the other 9 months worth of inventory that's out there, that is super important in that type of market. Let's continue through Corolla. We saw 42 new listings come on the market. That's up almost 45% month over month. The median list price up there was $794,500. That's down almost 16%. We have 168 active listings in Corolla. That is up 7%. The median days on market is up a little over 5% to 103 days on the market. We saw just 22 listings go pending or under contract in the month of August. That's actually up 57.1%. Their median days on market was just 37, down 55%. So again, even in a pretty sluggish buyer's market in Corolla, there are people that are experiencing instant success, and that takes a really good partnership between you, the seller, and a really experienced agent that can break these numbers down for you. We have 34 pending listings in Corolla with 44 days on the market. We just saw just 9 properties close in the month of August. That was down 47.1%, and they closed at 97.31% of list price with median days on market of 87. So again, the inventory in Corolla is up to 9 months of inventory, which puts you into a strong buyer's market. That is a 12-month change of almost 77%. That's a big story right there. Okay, we're going to shift gears and we're going to go to the inner banks of North Carolina versus the outer banks, and we are going to jump into Camden County. Okay, Camden County has transitioned a little closer to a balanced market. They've been moving slowly. I suspect that this could change in the spring market for a couple reasons. As you know, it's transfer season going into the spring, and Camden and Pasquotank County are anchored by the Coast Guard base. The other thing that is going on in Camden County is there is a moratorium on new developments up there. And until that is lifted or that kind of works its way through the courts, there's not going to be a lot of new construction coming on the market up there like there has been in years past. So that could kind of slow that trend towards a balanced market and kind of keep it in a seller's market. There's only 3.81 months worth of inventory on the market in Camden. Sellers up there are experiencing 100.3% list to sold price, and they sell their homes with a median day on market of just 17. That number is down 52, almost 53% month over month. The inventory up there is down 14% month over month, even with 3.81 months of inventory on the market. That's not much. We saw 43 new listings come on the market. That's down 8.5%. The median list price was $425, up slightly, almost 4%. And we have a total of, with the 43 that came on, a total of 72 active listings. That's down 5.3% month over month. Median days on market is 60, and that is up 30%. And we would normally slow down a little bit this time of the year anyway, especially going into your late fall, early winter holidays, and then into the Christmas season. We have 41 new pending listings. That's up 70%, and we saw those properties on the market with a median day of just 7. So that's down 63.2%. We have a total of 56 pending listings. That's up 47.5%. Their median days on market was 47, and that was up 161.1% month over month. That's huge number. We saw 20 properties sell and close in Camden County in August. That was up 53, almost 54%. The median sold price was $407,500. That is down 8.8%. And the sold to list price still hovering above 100%, 100.28% in just 17 days. And that's list to sold was up almost 1.5%. So just to kind of wrap up Camden, you have almost 4 months of inventory on the market. Still a seller's market, but edging towards a balanced market, but that inventory is actually down 14.2% in the last 12 rolling months. So a down inventory, a possible moratorium staying for several months going into 2026, lack of new inventory coming on the market. Camden could very easily slide back into a strong seller's market. Okay, now let's jump into Pasquotank County. Pasquotank County is still very much a seller's market. You've only got 2.6 months worth of inventory on the market. That's actually down a little over 1% month over month. The sold to list price there is 99.8%, and your median days on market is just 34. That's actually up 126%. We saw 85 new listings come on the market in August. That's up to almost 2.5%. And that gives us a total of 187 active listings. That's up 2.2% month over month. Median days on market is 65. And we saw 70 properties go under contract in the month of August. That is down 17.6%. Their median days on market was 22, and that is down almost 48%. We saw 212 properties go under contract. We saw 70 new pendings, and we have a total of 212 pending listings in Pasquotank County. That's up 1.4%. Their median day on market was 72, and that's actually up 105.7%. That's a big number. We saw 52 properties sell and close in August. That's down 10.3% month over month, and their list to sold price was 99.8, and that is up almost 1% month over month. Median days on market was 34, and that's up almost 127%. Pasquotank County is a tale of all price ranges too. You've got a lot of very low end $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 total rehab investment properties on the market close to the city center, and then it goes up into the millions there as well if you get on the water. So you've got all kinds of price ranges up there that are kind of driving the median price, so kind of keep that in mind. So to wrap up, Pasquotank County, you've got 2.6 months of inventory on the market. That is down 1.1% month over month, and that is down 10% in the last 12 rolling months. That wraps up our market update for the month of August. We're a little late. We hope to be on time next month. Next month, I will be on vacation when the market update is due, so I may bring you the market update from hopefully sunny and warm St. Thomas. So anyway, this is Liz Holterhouse, OBX for Sale Real Estate Group, powered by Keller Williams. Wrapping up this market update, and if you would like me to dive deeper into your neighborhood or your community stats, just reach out, give me a call, text, email, however you prefer to communicate, and don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you so much.